Hi guys, Watch Fanatic here. So this is pretty much one of my latest acquisitions from eBay. Really interesting watch. I didn't know that much about this manufacturer. I've seen them come up on eBay occasionally. The name kind of rung a bell, but I've done a little bit of research on this and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So this is a Helvetia. It's a Swiss manufacturer which has got interesting roots and is linked with Omega. So this cost me £18. It's approximately from 1959, could be a little bit earlier, could be a little bit later. It's 35mm. It's a hand wind Swiss watch. Really lovely condition and working perfectly. And I think I got quite a good deal on that for £18. So Helvetia, if you don't know, that is a manufacturer of very good Swiss watches, which goes back to 1892. The Brandt brothers, they formed a watch manufacturing company called the General Watch Manufacturers. Sorry, the General Watch Company. I think that's what they called, the General Watch Company. Anyway, they came out with Omega and Helvetia. So Helvetia came first in 1892, then in 1893 they branded Omega, and then a few years later Omega went separately and Helvetia stayed within the General Watch Company, and they went on to make some amazing watches, but unfortunately, due to the quartz crisis in the 70s, they were kind of no more. They got bought up by the large company that owns Swatch and owns Omega again. So they're kind of under that name again. So this is a really good quality watch with Omega roots from the same brothers, same factory, although at this time, 1959, Omega would have kind of gone their own way. And they were famous for making very durable watches. They were totally fascinated making durable watches. They brought out patents for shockproof movements. And also they supplied watches to the German military. I think their German Air Force and the German military during World Wars. As you can see, we've got a stainless steel brush, stainless steel, got a bit of a brushed look to it, case back. So if I unwind this now, I'll show you the movement. It's a lovely looking movement and you can tell the quality of it. So basically we've kind of got like an Omega here for like 18 quid. You can see on that cog there, it says Helvetia. What a stunningly beautiful movement. Swiss made, 17 jewels. I've opened quite a few watches now. I've got Omega, I've got Longines, and this is definitely up with the quality. You can just tell by looking at it with the copper, which means it's like an anti-magnetic property. That's why they like to use that material. And it seems to be working perfectly. It's keeping perfect time. The watch itself is in really good condition. Even the strap, which I'm not sure if that's original, but it's got a very good quality. What does it say on it? Yeah, genuine calf leather strap. 18mm. Can't stop looking at that movement. It's a pity it hasn't got a glass back, glass case back to it to show that off. That's stunning. So I'll put this back on and show you what it looks like on my 6.5-inch wrist. On the back there, it is saying that it is waterproof. So they used to call watches waterproof. I mean, they weren't waterproof, but they would definitely have some water resistance to them. With a screw case back, which I think may have a gasket. A bit hard to see there, but I think it has a gasket going around the edge. And with their ink block, which was a shockproof movement. I haven't had to do too much to this watch. I did give it a bit of a clean up, but it came pretty good. But I cleaned the leather strap using some leather cleaner, which I've put on a huge bottle of leather cleaner for my Porsche 986. I'm going to clean the leather seats with that, so it kind of treats it and cleans it. But I thought that would be good for the strap as well. It certainly smelled nice. That's brought the strap, made it a bit softer. So I'll take my Pagani Design PD 1662, I think it is. Pepsi GMT, which I wear pretty much every day. That's a 40mm, so you can see the size. This is 35mm. A dress watch, I guess. And there you go. It's a nice size. Because of its simplicity, you wouldn't really want it any bigger than that. It would look too large, if that makes sense. The face looks pretty big, 35mm, straight to the kind of round case. It appears quite large because you haven't got a bezel and all this type of thing. So the actual crystal is probably bigger than that one. It's got very nice looking numerals. I don't know if they're gold plated. The dial itself is a kind of champagne with a bit of a kind of raw silk look to it. Beautiful quality. Trying to get that on camera so it focuses nicely so you can see. The crystal itself is in good condition. Very few marks on this. Now I think the case itself has got some kind of chrome coating, which is probably a bit of a shame because I'm allergic to chrome because of the nickel in it. Although the case back itself is stainless steel. Obviously the strap's leather. So it probably won't give me too many problems unless the lugs touch my skin. Then after a few days it would kind of irritate me, but I could definitely get away with wearing it for an evening or a day. As long as I didn't have it on for too long, I think I'll be fine because it's not too much of that chrome coming into contact with my skin. It really is a stunning looking watch. I'm really pleased with that. For £18, you'd be hard pushed to buy a strap that quality with a calf skin for that. To get a Swiss movement dress watch thrown in. Yeah, so if you look on eBay, you will see the odd Helvetia. I didn't know much about them. I've read up about them. So now I realise they are a good watch. Obviously, they're not going to be as famous as Omega. But make no mistake, these are a proper high quality Swiss movement watch from the same brothers that brought out Omega. £18. Yeah, that I think was a cracking bargain. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope perhaps you learned something you may have not known like myself about this watch. Good luck with your vintage watch exploration. Hope you managed to track down a bargain. Please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm push it out to more people. I've got loads of vintage watch videos and some more modern watch videos as well. If you go back through my library. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Take care.